Hey, what is good YouTube? My name is Gino Diaz signing in and welcome to my channel. So today there's an important video or important update on my car. I was gonna do a video on like, you know, a quick update on like what's on my car right now, but so that's gonna be another video. But today I'll go straight to it. So this is very controversial, and anyways, so this video will be about 5 things that I love about my G35. This is for how it is already. Also, this 5 things that I'll be talking about, it's not gonna be in order. It's not gonna be on a particularly order. It's just gonna be on my own opinion, and it's also not because of how it was from factory. This is straight when I bought it and how it looks now and what I put into it. So it's gonna be from that 5 things that I love about my G35. All right, so first thing first, everybody, if you don't know, I just started the car as well. All right, so number one, guys, the first thing that I love about my G35 is the looks. As you can see, I mean, this is just my personal preference, but I could have bought the G37 if I wanted to, right? Sorry, I could have bought the G37 if I wanted to, but the only reason that I prefer the G35 more, it's how simple it looks and how sporty it feels as well. If you don't know, my car is a 2006 G35. It's just how simple it looks, guys, right? And just being realistic with you as well, originally I was supposed to buy 350Z, right? I was originally gonna buy 350Z, the convertible specifically, but the only thing about that, even though that's one thing that I really wanted to buy in the first place, was because the practicality of it, right? Don't get me wrong, a lot of people didn't like the convertible, but I do. I always wanted to own a convertible one, but this one, G35, I just couldn't pass on it. So it was a good deal for what it is. The thing is, a lot of good stuff already done to it before I bought it. So one thing is, like, it has a new clutch, it has a new radiator, so I didn't really have to worry about that. So yeah, first thing is how it looks. It's just simple, you know, white on white. Alright, second on the list is the cosmetic mods that I've done to it so far. I'm really glad and I'm really happy on how it looks right now. Alright, so first thing first, I just want to let you guys know the wheels came with it when I bought it. It's replica TSW obviously, but definitely not bad. Way better than the OEM ones. It looks good, you know, but it's not original. Obviously it's replica wheels, but it does the job and it's very nice for me. It's not bad for what it is, and in the same time I really like the chrome wheels. This one needs to be polished though. But like I said, for second on the list is the cosmetic mods so far. So as you can see, I really like how it looks. So first is the Spec D headlights. That was one of the recent modification that I did to make the car looks brand new, or it looks more newer. As you can see, there's the chrome one. It's not the tint or anything, it's just a chrome Spec D headlights. Next is the eBay aerodynamic front lip right here. As you guys can see, I tried to paint match it with the car. If you don't know as well, I paint matched the LED of the side markers. It used to be orange, I paint matched it to, you know, OEM paint. Obviously it's not perfect. One thing I had to modify as well was my front lip. This came in damaged actually. It was really bented, maybe because it's polyurethane, that it was very bent, and it doesn't fit on the car at all. So I had to like force it to make it fit, but now it's way better. We fixed it. It's way better than before. So that, and then it also came with grill, the mesh grill before, and recently I returned it to OEM grill because I like how it looks, and it's still in a really good condition, and I like the chrome on chrome look. So that's in the front. Now on the rear, everybody, nothing too crazy, but this is the most recent and the most work I've done to the car is basically the taillights. Like I said, on the second on the list is the way it looks. As you can see, it has clear taillights. I did it myself. It's the most recent modification I did besides the shift knob, but I did it myself. It's not perfect. It also rained, so you know it looks condensed, but eventually it just fades away when it's warm. But this is how it looks. It's not perfect. It was my first attempt. There's some flaws on the side, especially here, but far away you won't see anything, and it looks good from far away as well. So I don't really care, and I save a lot from doing this because if you buy the clear taillight, specifically the one with the trunk button, because if you guys don't know, I have a 2006 one. So 2006 and 2007 G35s has the trunk button, and also comes with better duct build than the 2003 onwards, right, to 2005 I believe. But yeah, definitely the clear taillights I really love about it. Besides the wheels are okay. So yeah, that's the second thing. Cosmetic mods including coilovers. I have the Rev 9. We could go through that one. Also wheels that hopefully in the future I can buy in super deep dish wheels. We'll see. Obviously guys, my car is not perfect. Like I said, we can make another video about things that, you know, makes the G35 not perfect, but in the same time this video is all about what I love about the G35. So let's go through it. Obviously I just started the car as well, so it's a bit loud. Just FYI, so what was that noise? That was the first noise I've ever heard on my car. Never heard that before. Oh yeah, that's normal. It's like a BMW thing, so when you close the door it goes up for the window wise. But like I said guys, second thing, we're third on the list. Like I said, it's not in a particularly order. Also most of the people saying things that what they love about their car is like a common thing, right? Obviously the practicality of this car, how reliable it is. Third thing definitely I would say is how quick it is. I know a lot of you guys will call me out that how that G35s are slow, but coming from someone owning a 10 Gen Civic, a sleeper build that is tuned, fully bolt-ons, it's a sleeper build. So basically, you know, I didn't have to spend so much money to make the car fast. My Civic, the 10 Gen Civic, I have a, if you guys don't know, I have a Honda Civic Sport Touring hatchback, a 2017 one. One of the cleanest. I miss that car so much, don't get me wrong, but I've gone through a lot of things before, but I'm okay now that I had to sell the car, right? I had to part it out. So, but the main point guys is, for the Civic, let's say, right, I had to spend $3,000 to $4,000 just to make the car fast, right? For the G35, however, it has the V6 engine. It's also NA, which means naturally aspirated, that makes the car, you know, you feel power straight right away, not needing to wait for the boost to hit. But in the same time, it's always nice to have a turbo, obviously. But what I'm just saying here, it's quick enough for me. It's a V6 engine, quick enough, no modifications needed. Plus, if you don't know, I have the rev up engine. Obviously HR is better, but at least I'm in the middle part. I've always wanted a coupe. The sedan, however, has the HR engine, but they don't come with, you know, with the coupe. It only comes with rev up. So this engine is still a DE, but after DE it has a DE rev up, which this one has, which has at least 15 to 20 more horsepower than the 2003 and 2004 ones. It has 204,000 kilometers now. I bought it with 197. All right. So that's for the third thing. All right, that's for the third thing. It's how quick it is for me at least, right? Like I said, this is just my own preference and my opinion. All right, that's for the third. All right, guys, number 4. Also, FYI, don't mind how my hair looks. I just took a shower, right? So 4 on the list, which is very important, speaking about practicality, right, that I mentioned earlier, is the interior, guys. It's literally the interior, right? So the reason why, first, obviously, it's a G35, so it has the back seats, right? It's also very spacious, guys. I mean, sorry for the mess, I'm gonna clean that. We still have a Christmas gift there. So really spacious here, clean interior, right? 2-seater, obviously, plus it's spacious. It's not like BRZ or FRS or Toyota 86 space on the rear that passengers has to sit like do an Indian seat for them to fit on the rear, but this one you can comfortably sit properly, right? Anyways, that's one of the main point why interior is the 4th thing that I love about my G35. Next is also FYI that I mentioned earlier was the things that was already on the car that I didn't have to spend on, right? So 4th thing that I love about my G35 is the navigation package, as well as the aftermarket Apple CarPlay touchscreen, right? If you don't know, this thing can cost you around, I'm in Canada, so it could cost you probably around $500 to $1,000, unless you know you're gonna install it yourself. But in my case, it was already installed by, I believe, the previous owner when I bought it. So also, as you can see, not all G35 has this. So I have an OEM navigation GPS package here, so you know, if anything, but it's still better, to be honest, to use the Google Maps or Apple Maps. Reason being, because this is not outdated, so when you put a route to somewhere or destination, it sometimes gives you a long route. So anyways, that's it. It has a lot of options, as you can see. If you go, you have a lot of see, you could go to fuel economy, you can see maintenance. So right now distance empty, because I just started the car, so it can't read how it's averaging at the moment. So that, and if you guys don't know as well, so I just want to say shout out to my wife. She gifted me this for our wedding, a shift knob, and I recently paint matched it with the car, so it matches. And just FYI for that. But next thing as well, just an additional why I love the interior of my G35, it's how luxurious it is, right? Because reason being, I mean, it's an Infiniti. If you guys don't know, Infiniti is the luxury brand of Nissan. So that being said, it's luxurious for what it is. It's also way out of its, you know, time, basically, because it's luxury car. Sorry, guys. So next is, because it has heated seats. Obviously, that's one thing I love about it. Obviously, I really want to move to like a racing or bucket seat in the future, but this is one thing that I have to sacrifice. Next is the power seats, and it also has memory seats as well. So power seats, reason being is, you know, everything is just electrical, right? It's just so easy, it's so comfy. Other than that, it's also have decent compartments, just in my opinion, right? I have one small compartment here, and as for cups, I can put some stuff here as well, like 2 cups, and I have 2 more in the rear right here, the rear seat. So that's very nice in my opinion, like I said. And then I can put some, this used to be for what's this called, for cigarette, right? You have a cigarette lighter here as well, but I put coins here, you know. But one more thing, guys, one more thing besides everything here. Let's go to the rear. Trunk button works. Yes, sir. One thing. Okay, let's open the trunk, right? One more thing. One of the reasons why I love my G35 as for interior wise, it has an amplifier already. So huge shout out. This makes my experience with the car more amazing. So the sound system is great, everybody. It has an aftermarket amplifier already, meaning that I don't even have to spend much anymore if I wanted to upgrade that. And if you don't know, the this G35 sound system comes with OEM Bose sound system, so it really sounds good. The bass is amazing. You could also I could also adjust the bass quality on through the touchscreen because it's connected with the amplifier, so I could adjust everything. Other than that, I love it, man. And I guess fifth thing, I pretty much said everything, but fifth thing I guess that I love about my car. 1 second. Alright guys, just to finish this video up, first thing first, I want to let you know that thank you so much. I'm gonna start filming and making videos about the Infiniti G35 right here for 2023. I'm gonna try to be consistent, but next month I'm not sure if I'll be able to though, due to us going back to Philippines for a month. 7 years or almost 8 years here in Canada, first time going back there. So anyways, the fifth thing, right? Probably a lot of people will disagree with me here, but fifth thing that I love about my G35 is how, I don't want to jinx myself, I hope I won't, but how reliable it is for me, right? Gas mileage is not really a problem. We could go through all those flaw stuff. Obviously, I love this car so much that even though it's not perfect, it's like a lot, it's not really love and hate, it's more love and a little bit of hate relationship with this car, but we can go through that on the next videos. But the fifth thing, like I said, is the reliability. I don't want to jinx myself. Since I bought the car, I haven't done anything but oil change and filling gas. I mostly check the oil all the time and see if you know, I tap sometimes even though it's not burning too much. I don't want to jinx myself, like I said, but so far it's been treating me right and I didn't have any problems. Just to be honest though, I did had in fact one huge problem when I bought the car. So usually back there, because I didn't really have a long experience with driving manual, to be honest. I always knew how to drive manual.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Sorry, I always knew how to drive manual back in Philippines, but the first manual car I owned was the Civic hatchback, which was probably 2 years ago. That when I was like downhill, right, I put it on neutral when downhill, but apparently you're not supposed to do that, blah blah blah. So I did this on my car going back home, and then it sent me into limp mode, guys. I almost crashed, basically lost power, steering went locked, I can't steer at all. I didn't know what was that, so I did my research and everything, but so far I haven't changed it though. It's the sensor at the bar, at the rear of the engine. I forgot which one. What was that called? I forgot, but basically it's the two sensors that has to be behind those engines. Man, I forgot. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Right now, I found a solution basically. So instead of putting it on downhill, because it only happens when I put it on neutral and downhill. So and then it kind of oh my days, what, how can I talk right now? But basically it doesn't trigger to go in limp mode by instead of putting on neutral during downhill, I just put it on 6th gear, right? And since then I never had the problem, but that was the only cons of that car before. So far nothing else. And yeah, like the reason being, I always wanted to buy a 350Z, but you know, G35 is just way to go, and I couldn't pass on the deal. Reason being that it has a lot of good things on it already. I didn't have to change the touchscreen. However, I had to change the suspension, even though I'm gonna be doing that anyways. So it's on lowerings. It's on coilovers now. It's on Rev 9 coilovers. We can go through that in the next video, like I said. But yes, fifth thing is the reliability. Never had a problem since then. Been driving the car, been trying to drift the car. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for the video. Definitely gonna sorry guys, definitely gonna go through more of this car. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm really glad, and so far so good with the car. Looks clean, but we're gonna go through the flaws on the next video or probably in the future. So yeah, like I said, G35 is not perfect, but I love it, right? It's fun, it's reliable so far for me at least. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to like that like button for me. See you guys next time. Peace out.